Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're going exploring an AI-generated interior design plan.
Really fascinating stuff.
Yeah. Now, we're not just going to be looking at, pretty pictures here.
Right.
We really want to understand, the process.
Yeah.
And what this can mean, for you, for our listeners, for anybody who's interested in design.
Yeah.
One of the things that really blew me away right off the bat was just the speed.
Oh, yeah.
At which this design was created, so.
It's incredible how fast this technology is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the AI went with kind of a modern aesthetic here, I think. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. You can see it right away.
Clean lines, open spaces, and that classic color palette of white, black, and wood.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's modern, but it's also timeless.
Yeah.
Those colors, those materials, they never really go out of style.
Right. Now, in your notes, you mentioned that you're drawn to minimalist design.
I am, yeah.
Does this aesthetic kind of align with your personal preferences?
It does. I think it definitely echoes some of the things that I've, expressed that I like. And I think what's really clever is how the AI combines those minimalist elements with thoughtful details that kind of add warmth and personality. I mean, for example, take a look at the open living space in the images you provided.
Yes.
That's a great example.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can practically feel the light streaming in through those big windows.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I love how the living and dining areas flow together,
Yeah.
creating the sense of spaciousness. I can see why somebody would be drawn to this if they like to host, if they want to create a welcoming atmosphere.
Absolutely. It's perfect for entertaining or just spending time with family.
Right.
Yeah.
And I noticed the sheer curtains.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Because they allow for plenty of natural light,
Right.
but they still maintain a sense of privacy.
Exactly.
It's subtle, but it really speaks to the AI's ability
Yeah.
to consider both the aesthetic
Right.
and the functional aspects of the design.
It's thinking about how people are actually going to live in this space,
Right.
not just how it looks.
Okay, let's talk about that curved sofa.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm curious. What do you make of this choice? I mean, do you think this is purely like a stylistic decision? Or is there maybe a deeper meaning behind it?
Well, curved sofas are definitely having a moment right now.
Right,
You see them everywhere in modern design. I think they often signal a desire for a more relaxed and kind of conversational atmosphere. It's a departure from those traditional, more formal living room setups. And it suggests a shift towards spaces that prioritize comfort and connection.
I see what you mean. It's like the AI is almost subtly encouraging interaction.
Right.
And creating a space that feels more inviting and less rigid.
Exactly. It's about bringing people together. And I think the green accent chairs are a great example of that, too. They add a nice pop of color against the neutral backdrop. And they create a sense of visual interest.
They do.
And then that round table in the living room kind of reinforces that feeling of flow and movement. It's all about creating a space that feels alive. And then as you move into the kitchen, you see that sleek design with the wooden cabinets, that elegant dining table.
Yes.
It's a really beautiful blend of sophistication and practicality.
Yeah. And speaking of practicality,
Yeah.
the AI chose materials like wood veneer,
Right.
artificial stone, combining durability with a touch of luxury.
That's a smart choice.
Do you think this focus on high-quality materials is something that appeals to you personally?
I mean, I think it's something to consider for sure. The choice of materials can really impact how a space feels,
Right.
and how long it lasts. And I think in this case, the AI is striking a good balance between aesthetics and practicality,
Yeah.
which is really important for a space that's going to be lived in.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about some of the unique details that really make this design stand out.
Okay.
Those LED-lit display cabinets in the living room.
Oh, yeah.
Those are beautiful.
They add a touch of elegance,
Yeah.
and they create a focal point for showcasing personal items.
I think it's really interesting how the AI incorporated that element of personalization
Yeah.
without compromising the overall minimalist aesthetic.
Yeah.
It suggests that AI design doesn't have to be cold or impersonal.
Yeah.
It can still accommodate the homeowner's individual style and preferences.
I agree. And the placement of the piano and staircase is clever, too. They're both positioned in a way that maximizes space.
Right.
And adds visual interest.
Yeah. It's very deliberate.
Yeah. Speaking of space,
Yeah.
let's briefly touch on the other rooms showcased in the images.
Okay.
We've got a well-lit kitchen. There's a serene room with East Asian influences.
Yeah.
Cozy bedrooms. Even a chill zone on an upper floor.
It's amazing how much the AI was able to do with the space.
It is. It is. And what's striking is how the AI managed to maintain design consistency
Right.
across all these different spaces while still tailoring each room to its specific purpose. Yeah, it's like it understands the function of each room
Right.
and designs accordingly.
Take, for example, the room with East Asian influences.
Okay, yeah.
You mentioned in your notes that you're fascinated by Japanese minimalist aesthetics.
Yeah. I love the simplicity and elegance of that style.
Yeah. How do you feel about the way the AI has interpreted those influences in this room?
I think it's really well done. The AI has captured the essence of that style while still making it feel fresh and modern. It's a great example of how AI can be used to create spaces that are both culturally sensitive and personalized.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It seems like the AI is able to pick up on subtle cues
Yeah.
and incorporate specific design elements that might resonate with the homeowner's personal interests.
Exactly. And that's one of the most exciting things about AI-powered design. It has the potential to create spaces that truly reflect who we are and what we love.
Right.
It's like having a personal designer who knows us better than we know ourselves. Yeah. I mean, it's really pushing the boundaries of what's possible in interior design, you know?
Yeah.
But let's talk about the tech behind it all.
Okay.
Did you know this entire design was created using an app
Oh, wow.
called Mogiverse?
Mogiverse.
Mogiverse.
I've heard whispers.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So it's incredible, really. You upload your floor plan,
Okay.
and the AI generates a complete design in just 24 hours.
That's remarkable.
It's not just a static image either.
Okay.
The app offers a 360-degree interactive view so you can virtually walk through the space.
Wow.
See how everything comes together.
That's like having a VR tour of your future home before it's even built.
Exactly.
Boiled.
It really is.
But this kind of technology raises some interesting questions, doesn't it?
It does.
You expressed some concerns in your notes about the potential impact of AI on the design industry.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I've been thinking about a lot, you know.
Right.
On one hand, this technology has the potential to democratize design, making it more accessible and affordable for people who maybe couldn't afford to hire a traditional interior designer.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it also raises questions about the future of human designers.
Right. If an AI can create stunning designs in a fraction of the time and cost, will there still be a need for human expertise?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Personally, I believe that AI will augment human creativity rather than replace it. Think of it as a powerful tool that can handle the more technical and repetitive aspects of design, freeing up human designers to focus on the conceptual and artistic elements that require, their unique skills and perspective.
So it's not about AI versus humans,
Right.
but about AI and the humans working together
Exactly.
to achieve something greater than either could alone.
Precisely. It's about finding that right balance and harnessing the strengths of both. And I think that's where the real magic lies.
Yeah.
In fact, some of the most innovative design firms are already integrating AI into their workflow,
Oh, wow.
using it as a collaborative partner to enhance their creative process.
That's encouraging to hear.
It is.
It suggests that the future of design is one where technology and human expertise complement each other,
Right.
leading to even more innovative and personalized spaces.
Yeah.
But what about the potential downsides?
Sure.
You also mentioned concerns about homogenization. The idea that AI could lead to a world where everyone's home looks the same.
Yeah, that's a valid concern, but I think it's important to remember that AI is ultimately a tool.
Right.
The final design choices still rest with the homeowner. In this specific design, we see that the AI has incorporated elements that reflect your personal preferences and interests.
Right. It seems to be learning from the input it receives and adapting its designs to align with the user's style.
Exactly. It's not about spitting out generic templates. It's about creating spaces that are truly personalized and unique.
Yeah, so it's a two-way street.
It is.
We need to actively engage with these technologies and provide them with the data they need to create truly personalized spaces.
Absolutely. That's key.
Now let's dive back into the specifics of this design for a moment.
Okay.
One thing that struck me was the clever use of space.
Yeah.
The AI has managed to maximize every nook and cranny without making the space feel cramped or cluttered.
It's really impressive.
It is.
It's a testament to the AI's ability to analyze spatial relationships and come up with creative solutions.
All right, and those LED-lit display cabinets in the living room,
Yeah.
not only stylish but also functional, providing both storage and a platform for showcasing personal items.
It's a great example of form and function working together.
Do you think this attention to detail is something that would resonate with you personally?
Absolutely. I mean, it's those thoughtful touches that elevate a design from simply functional to something that sparks joy and personal connection, you know?
Right.
I think that's an important consideration, especially in a world where technology is becoming increasingly prevalent in our lives.
Yeah.
We need to ensure that our homes remain spaces where we feel comfortable, inspired, and truly at home.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. It's about finding that balance between technological innovation and human-centered design.
Absolutely.
Now, you mentioned in your notes that you're fascinated by the psychology of space, how the design of a room can impact our mood and behavior.
Oh, yeah, it's a fascinating field.
Yeah.
And it's something that the AI seems to be taking into account in this design, for example. The use of natural light and open spaces can promote a sense of calm and well-being.
And the choice of soft, rounded shapes in the furniture can also contribute to a more relaxing and inviting atmosphere.
Precisely. It's those subtle cues that can have a profound impact on our emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exciting to see that AI is becoming sophisticated enough to incorporate those principles into its designs.
It's almost as if the AI is acting as a silent therapist,
Right.
helping us create spaces that support our mental and emotional well-being.
In a way, yes, it's about understanding the deeper impact that design can have on our lives and using that knowledge to create spaces that truly nourish us.
It's a powerful concept, and it makes me even more curious about the future of AI-powered design.
Me too.
What other advancements do you foresee in this field?
Well, I think we'll see even greater personalization and customization.
Okay.
AI will become even more adept at understanding our individual needs and preferences, creating spaces that are truly tailor-made for us.
And perhaps we'll see AI play a more active role in sustainability, helping us create homes that are not only beautiful, but also eco-friendly and energy efficient.
Absolutely. That's a
Yeah.
critical aspect of design that we can't afford to overlook.
Mhm.
And I believe that AI has the potential to make significant contributions in this area.
It's exciting to think about all the possibilities, but for now, let's bring it back to this specific design.
Okay.
Is there anything else that stands out to you, anything that you'd like to explore further?
You know, one thing that I'm particularly intrigued by is the way the AI has incorporated different styles and influences.
Oh, yeah.
We see elements of modernism, minimalism, and even a touch of Asian-inspired design in some of the rooms. It's a very eclectic approach, but it all works together beautifully.
It's like the AI has taken inspiration from a variety of sources and blended them seamlessly into a cohesive whole.
And that's a testament to the AI's ability to process vast amounts of data and identify patterns that might not be obvious to the human eye. It's almost as if the AI has a sixth sense for what works well together.
I see what you mean. It's not just about copying existing styles, but about understanding the underlying principles of good design and applying them in new and innovative ways.
Exactly. And that's what makes AI-powered design so fascinating.
Yeah.
It's pushing the boundaries of what's possible and challenging our traditional notions of creativity.
It's certainly making us rethink the role of both technology and human expertise in the design process.
It is.
And it's opening up a world of possibilities for creating spaces that are not only beautiful, but also functional, sustainable, and truly reflective of who we are.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Right.
It's an exciting time to be involved in the world of design, that's for sure.
It really
Yeah.
is. As we kind of delve deeper into this specific design,
Yeah.
one element that keeps coming back to me is the lighting.
The lighting. Oh, yeah.
Those LED lit display cabinets, they're not just functional,
Right.
they also add a layer of drama and sophistication.
Yeah, they really do.
I'm curious, how important is lighting to you in your own living spaces?
Lighting is crucial.
Yeah.
I mean, it really sets the mood, it highlights features,
Right.
and it can even impact how you feel in a space, you know?
Yeah.
And in this design, I think the AI seems to understand that
Right.
the way it uses natural light, those strategically placed windows,
Mm-hmm.
and then it layers in artificial light, it creates a real sense of balance and harmony.
You're right. It's not just about brightness.
Right.
It's about creating an atmosphere.
Exactly.
And the AI even seems to be playing with shadows and highlights to add depth and visual interest.
Yeah, like in that room with East Asian influences.
Okay.
The soft, diffused lighting there probably evokes a sense of tranquility and peacefulness.
Right.
Which aligns perfectly with the overall aesthetic of that space.
That's a great observation. It's like the AI is using lighting to tell a story,
It is.
to evoke certain emotions and guide your experience of the space.
Yeah, it's really clever.
Yeah, speaking of experience,
Yeah.
one thing I would highlight if I were showing this design to somebody would be the flow.
The flow? Oh, yeah.
The way the rooms connect the open sight lines,
Mm-hmm.
how you can move from one space to another without feeling confined.
Right.
It's incredibly well thought out.
It is. It's seamless and inviting.
And it goes back to that point you made earlier about the AI understanding spatial relationships.
Right.
It's not just arranging furniture, it's creating a journey through the home.
Yeah, a journey that feels both intuitive and inspiring.
Right.
And, it makes me think about how this technology could be applied beyond individual homes.
Okay.
Imagine AI designing public spaces, work environments,
Wow.
even entire urban landscapes.
That opens up a whole new realm of possibilities.
We could be looking at more human-centered cities,
Yeah.
spaces that are designed to optimize well-being and flow.
Exactly. And potentially AI could help us create more sustainable and efficient environments, too.
Right.
Imagine AI optimizing the placement of buildings to maximize natural light and minimize energy consumption.
That's fascinating.
It is.
It's like we're on the cusp of design revolution,
Yeah.
where AI is not just a tool, but a collaborator in shaping the world around us.
It's a really exciting time.
It is, and it circles back to that question of human involvement.
Yeah.
As powerful as AI is,
Right.
it still needs human guidance, our values, our creativity,
Mm-hmm.
to ensure that we're heading in a direction that benefits everybody.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into this AI-generated design, I have one final question for you.
Okay. Shoot.
If you were the homeowner,
Right.
what would be the one thing you'd be most excited about experiencing in this AI-designed home?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
For me, it would have to be the sense of serenity and harmony. This design just exudes a feeling of peacefulness and balance.
Right.
A space where you can escape the noise and chaos of the world and just be.
Yeah.
And knowing that AI was able to capture that intangible feeling,
Right.
that's truly remarkable.
I love that it's like the AI has created a sanctuary,
Yes.
a space for rejuvenation and reflection.
Exactly.
And for me, I think it would be that sense of discovery.
Oh, yeah.
Uncovering those little details, those unexpected touches that make the space unique and personalized, like stumbling upon a hidden storage compartment.
Right.
Or finding the perfect reading nook bathed in natural light.
Those are the best.
Those moments of delight are what make a home truly special.
They are.
And it seems like AI is becoming increasingly adept at creating those moments, weaving them into the fabric of the design.
Yeah, AI is getting good at that.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the nuances of this AI-generated design, the technology behind it, and even some of the bigger implications for the future of design.
We have. It's been a great discussion.
Yeah. But before we sign off, we want to hear from you, the listener. What are your takeaways from this deep dive?
Yeah, we'd love to know.
What aspects of the design resonated with you? What questions or concerns do you have about the role of AI in shaping our living spaces?
Right, let us know.
We'd like to continue the conversation and hear your thoughts.
This is just the beginning of the AI design revolution, and as this technology evolves, it's up to all of us to engage in these thoughtful discussions, to consider the ethical implications, and to ensure that AI is used in a way that benefits both humanity and the planet.
Yeah, the future of design is in our hands.
It is.
And it's going to be an exciting journey.
It really is.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
We hope it sparked your curiosity and left you with some food for thought.
And inspiration.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep imagining the possibilities.